Hey, hello, Kaya Day. It's good to have you here. Hey, Kaya Day. So we'll just give it about 5 minutes for our guests to join, and of course, for other people who will be joining us on this live as well. So let's just be patient. Yes, you're the first in Kaya Day. Congratulations. Yay. Welcome. Mhm. Congratulations. Yo. Hello, sweeties. Hey, Sarah. Sarah, it's good to have you. I see you, girl. I see you. Okay, I think FitBoss is probably having some network issues. So I'll do a brief introduction just so that people know you, and of course just have a bit of context to the people they are seeing. So FitBoss is first of all my sister, my big sister. And of course, as you can tell from her name, she's like a fit a fitness guru herself. So you can say it was in the family.
Why should you be
Eh?
introducing me? Let me introduce myself. Thank you very much.
So I'm not doing a good job. Oh yeah, now sorry. Please
So,
introduce yourself. Let me come out from the introduction arena. Okay, Big Boss, over to you.
yes. No, don't worry. You're doing a good job. Right on. Keep going. Keep going. Say everything bad. There's really
Don't worry. Okay, so Fit Boss is my sister, and she's an amazing health and weight loss coach. In fact, she runs a fit camp that have yielded like a whole lot of results. Like people that have graduated from fit camp have been excited about their weight loss successes and the results that they have experienced from it. She's of course a physiotherapist. She's a mom of three. She's an amazing fashionista. In fact, she's just a whole, bunch of all good things. She's like an all-rounder. What of your recording that you said you had now for the round of applause? You're not using it.
I've used this now. When you want to start without asking me, let me do it again. Keep saying, let me now put it.
Don't worry, I'll stop here. I'll
Yeah.
stop here before I can say past my mouth. so, so Fit
Yeah.
Boss, let me ask you, can you tell us about like your weight loss journey and like why did you decide to go on this weight loss journey, basically?
Oh my God. Where to start? Where to start? All right. I think my very
Okay,
first.
sorry, before you start, 1 second. Do you the sound is not very constant.
Well, meaning this. Okay, let me introduce you, right? So, like she just
Okay.
said, this is fitness. She's my, should I say, it? Baby
Say
sister.
it now. Say it.
My God, baby. She's my sister, my darling, my
Yay.
sweetheart.
Yay.
Um, amazing. We actually started this fitness journey together. Though that was not really my first dabble, but I'll come to that. So this whole fitness thing, we started it together. We love being fit. Like you pointed out in one of your videos, it came from our dad, I think. So we are both into the whole fitness and health. You know, we love it. Fitness freak and FitBossSomi. So we're here to, chat, talk about weight loss, talk about weight maintenance, health, fitness, and all of that good stuff. So
Yo yo.
channel where we are streaming live from right now. Fitness.
Mm-hmm.
If you are watching this from my end, go over and subscribe to her channel. If you are watching it from her channel, come over to my place. and subscribe to FitBossSomi. I think the names are on the screen right there.
Yeah, the description. I left links to all your social media handles in the description.
Oh, okay, so the links are
Yeah.
in the box below. Thank you.
Okay. Welcome.
All right.
Sweet sis. I'm sorry guys. I'm going to be calling her sweet sis because that's what I call her on a normal day and I'm used to it. Do you have an earphone? You know, when we tested this afternoon, your sound was quite clear. But
All
now
right.
it's like the tone is low.
Okay. My
Okay.
God, into my whole fashion.
Sorry. Okay.
Let me just put this right here. My goodness. Let me know if it's good.
Yeah, I think it sounds good.
And I nearly broke my camera.
I beg you.
Here.
Yeah, so we have like a good number of people on the call waiting for you to drop some wisdom.
So I will not leave them. They should not worry. I won't leave them.
I'm telling you, please don't leave them.
All right. Yes, I think.
Yes, your sound is like top notch.
Way
Good.
better now. All right.
Yes,
Okay.
way better. So
Okay.
tell,
So
all right. So the question was, tell us about your weight loss journey and why you actually started it.
all right. Let me keep the history really short. My first dabble into the whole weight loss. My goodness. My first dabble into the whole weight loss fitness thing was, I think, 2007. I wanted to lose weight. I was really chubby. Oh my goodness, I was really chubby. I wanted to lose weight. So, like so many other people, I did not know what to do. I, of course, registered at the gym, started like that, was going at it the best I could, and I lost nothing. I had no idea what to eat. I had no idea what was the best thing to eat, what to drink, what would help me on that journey. That was 2007. You know, the whole Google research thing wasn't that rampant. It existed, but it wasn't that, we weren't that knowledgeable. We didn't know much about that. So I really didn't know what to do. So I did all that. I lost nothing. I got frustrated. I left it. So that was 2007. Then in 2009, after Facebook had opened our eyes to what the internet could be and all of that, I and my darling sister right here, we had this break. I think, okay, I was done from school then she was on strike.
Yeah, I think Asi was on strike that
I
period.
was on strike, so we're really together.
2009.
2009.
Yes.
We're like at home for a long time, so we just went. Okay, before then, I'd already started at school. You know, I just finished that year, so I'd already started some jogging and all that, eating healthy here and there. Not really like that. Till I now came back home and we just started it. We were working out. We were how many jump rope? 3,000 steps a day.
3,000 jumps every
Oh my
single
goodness,
day.
every
Oh
single
God.
day.
Do you
After
remember?
the
I remember
jumping,
that time so well.
I know you used to run in front of me. You just run and I run. We're running inside our house. That is why, see, I'm so happy we did it that way. And that is part
Yeah.
of where this passion started because there's that misconception that, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to get fit. You start thinking of the stress of going to a gym and all that. The gym is excellent, it's awesome, it's nice, but people let it discourage them. You can do it anywhere, you can
Yeah.
start from wherever you are. So we're doing it. I'm saying this was like a 3 bedroom flat. We just created our own pathway that we would take. You know, we would run to the bedroom, mommy's room, come out, run around the
We
salon.
did the house, like we didn't
We
even have to
did
go
the house.
outside.
We didn't even go around the compound. I mean, compound too, but we didn't do it around the compound.
Yeah, we
Immediately
didn't do it
after
around the compound.
running, I think we'll jump first. We used to jump the 3,000 first. Then we'll now run for 30
Yeah, we
minutes.
now run. Yeah.
Put on music. I still remember some of us. So that was when Yori Yori was. Oh my god! We put on all the Yori Yori.
I
We put on
remember
all
I used to enjoy skipping a lot more.
Oh,
So I
okay.
used to look forward to skipping. But I remember that the jogging part, I used to be like, well, what kind of wala is this one now? Running up and down inside the house.
Skipping is one thing I had to force myself to love. Like it was an uphill.
I swear.
It was an
True.
uphill. Today we are not even all friends. I'd rather run. I'd rather run, but I
Can I,
can't
for
do. I
ins-
got
can I mention something? Something that was part of our diet when we were doing that weight loss, when we were on that weight loss journey. I remember
okay. Oh,
we used to buy. I think boiled granite was in season then, so we will now buy
yes.
like a cup or
Absolutely.
like one handful and
Yeah.
Lipton. That was what we were
Yeah.
taking.
No, it's good. It's well, granules are pretty high in calories, but the good thing is that we took it as it was a meal, you know. So anyway,
Yeah,
I
and it
did
was
so
quite
much research
filling.
about the food aspect. Very funny. I did so much research about the food stuff. So that year was when we did it right. Had educated myself on calories and what worked, what did not work, and what to take, quantities, portion
Mm-hmm.
size, and all of that. So we did it better. So the granules we talked about, we're using it as a meal. We'll take the granule, take Lipton. It's nice. Balance is very nutritious.
Oh,
And
that time,
I don't know if
boys.
you remember what you lost. I lost like 12 kg. I lost 12, 13, almost 13 kg
I
in
know I
50,
lost 6 kg because I was at my highest point, which was about 64 kg, and my target weight then was 57. So I know
57.
I got to about
I remember I was
58 or
57.
thereabouts.
All
I
right, okay.
remember.
No, when I started, I
So
was 71, but I had started before I came back. So I think when we now kicked off officially, I was like 69.
like
So from that
69.
69, I went to 59/60. Man, I was really skinny. Can you remember what they used to tell you when you went back to school? Oh
They
my
were
God,
telling me
you see,
why. Like
that we're
why?
just catching up.
They were
Oh,
asking, where's your
what?
booty? Uju, where's your booty? What
No, no,
happened?
you told me that they told you, you know, it's a new book. Italaru, Italaru. What happened?
And
Oh
do you
my
know the
goodness.
funny thing? After that major weight loss I have actually never gone back to being overweight anymore. I haven't.
Anymore.
I
Yeah.
haven't gone back to being
That's
overweight
because
after that year.
we fell in love with the process. That's why this fad and fast diets don't work.
True, true. It's all about just maintaining like a level of fitness where you can actually be consistent over time so that it will be sustainable. Hi, Fit Boss. Okay. I think FitBoss's network is having a bit of issue. And let me go over to the live chat and just see what you've been saying. Oh, let me see. Nafana, it's good to have you here. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, you get tired when you start workout routine. Okay, please, how can you work out without killing yourself? Anyway, let me see. Just take it one step at a time. Do the little you can. This is to answer Winnie's question. Just do the little you can, Winnie. Don't over pressure yourself. If you're following a workout program that says maybe you should do 15 reps of something, you can cut it into half and just do 7 reps of that thing. You know, you can't come and kill yourself now. So just do, but don't do more than your strength. And over time, when you're consistent with that particular program, you find that you get better. It's just like how people probably feel like they can't do more than 30 seconds of plank, but when they keep practicing, they're able to do it. So FitBoss is back on the live stream, and
Are you
let's
there?
okay.
I don't know.
Sorry about that. I guess network.
Yeah, network. So, what were we
Okay.
saying? These are reminiscing. Can we take it to the question? What did you ask? Okay, the journey. Oh my God.
The
And I said I'll keep
journey
this
is
brief. I'll
all
keep it
part
brief.
of it. It's all part of
Journey.
it.
That was
Okay.
how. That is why I always advise people to just do it right. Do it
Yeah,
right
just do
because
it
there's
right.
that time.
Yeah.
Don't go for the fast diet pills. First of all, that they don't even work and you are hurting your body. But apart from that, maintenance, not just losing the weight, but weight maintenance, that is the key. That's the secret to weight maintenance. If you go through it the right way, you have trained yourself, you've educated yourself, you know what to do. In fact,
Yeah.
so that was the beginning, and since then, man, it's been a romance. Fitness and health and weight loss and weight maintenance and even weight gain for people that want to lose weight. It's been a romance for me
Yeah,
because
one again.
there is
So that
stress.
leads me to the next question actually. Like, what are the things and the methods that have actually worked for you over time up until
All right.
now?
The methods that have worked for me is in maintaining the weight.
Yes, in maintaining your weight.
Okay. Okay, let me just say that after, like we said, after we lost it, and I felt how good it was to be at my
Tell
target
me
weight.
about
Like,
it.
it feels good, you feel strong, apart from the physical aspect, which is very important. That's part of it for me, really. Apart
Yeah,
from the physical aspect, you feel good, you feel strong, you feel healthy. Like you cannot, I can remember how I used to feel so, it's not like I was that big, though I was pretty heavy, but you feel so revitalized, you feel strong, you feel like you can do anything, you can carry anything. I say right now, the way I can lift my kids, you'd be like, lift three of them even at the same time, seriously. So there is no going back from feeling like that. So that's the thing. So that's one part of it. That's like part of the motivation. So what am I saying? Motivation. I am motivated to remain how I am. So that motivation is very key. So now if you're talking about actually losing weight, let's leave the maintenance part first. If you're talking about actually losing weight, your motivation has to be strong enough. Your whys have to be strong enough. Why do you want to lose weight? Then you now have to visualize what it will feel like to be at that point. Just see what I'm saying now. I feel good. I look good. I enjoy it when people say, "Oh my God, you have 3 kids." Can you understand? Oh my God. Like, in fact, someone I had at my June camp was telling me that, in fact, that this COVID, because of this COVID, her motivation is that she wants her colleagues to scream. She wants them to scream that she had lost everything because she gave birth. She had lost baby weight. She was planning to come in like a new woman. Like, you have
That's
lost
some good
everything.
motivation.
Motivation, then you have to start doing the work. There's a lot of, see, don't get me wrong, some days you don't feel like it. Some days you're like, hell no, I'm not working out. And that's
True,
fine. You can take a breather.
true,
But generally staying on track, your mental, you just have to keep working on your mental process. You have to remain strong mentally. That's one part that people don't know. You have to motivate yourself. Everyone needs to motivate themselves. I don't care if you are a professional athlete that goes, does, practice. Those things are what keep you doing it every day because sometimes you don't
true,
feel like it. So apart from
true,
the
true.
internal motivation, yes. So just apart from the internal motivation and what drives you, you have to have that external one. Listen to the right things. Like sometimes, in fact, I just do it now. Like it's just something I've gotten used to. It's like my morning routine. I just wake up. Immediately I start having that thought process. I don't even allow it to land. Thought process of, oh my God, which workout am I going to do it? Am I going to
Oh goodness. Meanwhile, it's actually the other way for me. When I wake up and see that okay, somehow I am kind of feeling lazy and I know that I need to work out on that particular day, I don't feel happy. That's the difference between my sister and I. We actually have two separate interests. I look forward to working out. Meanwhile, she looks forward to actually dieting. And then I don't look forward to dieting as much. And then she doesn't look forward to exercising as much. So, Sweeties, I was just saying
well,
that can you hear me?
it's,
I was just
yeah,
saying
I
that
can hear
that's
you.
one major difference between you and I. You know, you said you wake up and then somehow you are like, oh, not another workout. And me, I'm
No,
like,
not
I
every
wake
day,
up
not every day.
not every day. Okay,
No, not
some
every
days.
day.
Okay,
No, no.
okay,
See what I'm
okay.
saying? I had to. No, even right now, it doesn't. See, I had to. train myself to love it. I had to work on, and it's the journey to getting there where I work out. You have to employ every mental process possible. I visualize how I
Sure.
want to be, how fit. Because yes, I've lost weight and all that, but that fitness part, I really, really wanted. I wanted to get to that point where I love it. But the truth is, sometimes you still don't, even if you love it, sometimes you rather just not do much. You rather just maybe take a walk and all that.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I wanted to
True
get
that.
to that point, yes. So getting there, I had to employ all this. I had to like motivate myself externally. I had to do all the mental process, and that's the way to do it. It doesn't have to come naturally. If it doesn't to you, you have to work on it. You have to just do whatever possible. I have my playlist, my ever ready playlist. They're like up to 100 songs right now. I just put it immediately. I don't even know when I jump up and start doing what I need to do. The food part too. Oh my god, the food part is not even a problem. I've been able to like create a whole plethora of healthy
As in,
meals that I've
that's
been
where
able
you
to
are like the fit
enjoy.
boss herself.
I've been able to create like a whole plethora of very interesting meals, and that's why because we're talking about maintenance. That's where some people struggle because they just feel like for you to eat healthy, for you to be fit, that it has to be this horrendously difficult task where you are eating crap, where you are eating grass that you don't enjoy, where you have to kill
Yeah.
yourself. This
Tell me
workout thing,
about it.
let me tell you, there's workouts for everybody. There is workouts for everybody. There's something you like. It doesn't have to be you are like, though lifting is really good, but it doesn't have to be the traditional what you see in the gym and all that. You can take a hike, you can take a
You
walk, you
can
can
actually
dance,
switch things up a bit to what you
you
enjoy.
should. You should even switch it up. You should. You should because we're talking because this is something what we are saying is sustainability. It should be your lifestyle.
Long term.
Because
Yeah.
long term, what can you maintain? What can you sustain? You should be able to switch it up. You cannot keep doing the same old. There are so many things. There are so many workout to choose from. See YouTube, a lot. There are thousands and thousands of videos,
A
thousands and
million,
thousands of
in millions, sef, millions of them.
thousands of channels that actually
Yeah,
have of everything you want. So we live in
true.
an age that these things are so easy, so interesting. So you don't even have an excuse at this point. Where you don't feel like it, you take a walk outside, get in your 10,000 steps for the day. Add an extra 2,000 if you're feeling generous. You can listen to
So,
your interesting podcasts when you're doing it and dance, just move.
yeah.
You
So, what would you
Yeah,
say now? What's one thing would you say to someone who has, maintaining weight loss is one thing, and then losing
yeah,
weight is another thing. So, there are people who have actually lost weight on several occasions and regained the weight and
yeah.
lost it again and regained the weight. So, they are basically like completely demotivated to even give it another
Very
try.
common. It's just a vicious
So what
cycle. It's
one
very,
thing would
very
you
common.
give,
That
would you
one
say to them that could actually just get them to, step out of that state of maybe wanting to give up or something like that?
cycle. Okay, I think the number one thing that causes it is that fast. That's mentality of I have to do it fast. I have to drink something. I have to drink something fast. You are not doing it. You are not having the lifestyle mindset. Like this is a
Okay, seems we've not lost her, but the network is kind of acting up. So while her network is coming back, I'll just read through the live chats. Oh, I see. Sim Emma says Sarah Modi brought me here. Yay, you're welcome. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, Vivian Osebu says loving this. That's our sister. Good to have you, Vivian.
what's that?
Okay. I was just reading through
All
the
right.
comment section. All right. So where were we?
So what I was saying is, I think the number one thing that will help anyone is to have it as a
Just try not to do
lifestyle
that
discipline.
fast fit, be what they call it,
No.
that fast
Fat
fad
diet,
diet or
fat
something.
diet,
Yeah.
trying to do it. Yes. Have a long-term mindset going in. What are the things you can sustain? What are the changes you can make? Like, see, there's a healthy alternative for most foods. Even junk food. Do you know that I can do a burger that is 100% healthy? 100% healthy, low in
It's
calories, is
not
not
you again.
guilt-free.
I trust you now. It's not you again. I trust
Honestly,
you now.
so that's why you need to pass through fit camp. You need to pass through fit boss energy fit camp. You will learn so much.
We'll get to
Honestly,
that.
beyond
We'll
even
get to that.
you will learn so much. No, I have to drop that in. I have to drop that in. So it's very important. So that's what I'm saying. Educating yourself, number one, on ways to enjoy food so that you can sustain it long term. That's just it. Knowing delicious alternatives, delicious things you can still truly enjoy to the things you like, the alternatives to the things you like. You just have to learn about it. You have to educate yourself so that you're enjoying it. Because hello, this is life. You have to enjoy yourself. I nearly used the
Mm-hmm.
first word. You have to enjoy yourself, honestly.
You
So
only have
the
one
best way
life
to
to
do it
live,
is figure
basically.
out healthy ways you can eat the things, healthy alternatives to the things you like, or learning how to. Sometimes people even have something healthy and they prepare it in such a way that you can eat it and enjoy it.
Okay. Feed Boss is having some network issues. So I'll keep reading through your live chats. Amaka Ademo says, wow, I see you. Selamaris Quento says, interesting. Yeah, I'm glad you're finding it interesting. And then there's a question from Amaka Ademo. We'll get to your questions at the 15 minutes to the end of the live
Oh,
stream.
hi Amaka. Hi
Yes, so Amaka
Amaka.
is here.
That's my friend. Hi Amaka.
Yeah, she says she knows Fit Boss and Fitness Freak
I
personally.
mean,
Yes, so we're repping. So,
yes,
yeah,
so she
you
does.
can go on.
So what were we saying? Okay. I honestly don't know what's up with my network. It's so annoying. Yeah, and it's usually really good.
Sorry
All right.
about that.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask something because
Okay. So we're
when
saying
we're
so
talking
that's just the
about.
thing. I think to maintain it, you just have to experiment with food and find out how to enjoy healthy food, how you can what's healthy, what's good for you. Find ways to make them nice, spice it up, make them interesting, make them yummy, and you have an easier time, with that.
Awesome. So when we are talking about weight loss, that is sometimes when people that are slim are talking about these things, and someone that wants to lose weight is watching. It seems like, oh, it's easy for you people to say, I mean, you're slim. So I know that one of your biggest points has always been like, just after you give birth or maybe during pregnancy. So tell us a bit about how you always manage to constantly, because we know we talked about when we started far back in 2009, but after that you've given birth to 3 kids, and then tell us how you've constantly been able to just keep the weight off each and every time and maintain this awesome
Is
figure.
it keep, no, it's is it keep the weight off or be lose the weight in the first place?
If
Like
I
I don't
sorry,
remember
lose the
how I am
weight
when I'm
off, in
pregnant.
fact, lose the
Lose the weight
weight.
off. Anyway, you don't even understand, my darling sister. Oh my goodness, I get so mad. Do you know that there was this
I've
time?
seen you on one of those
Okay,
times, so I have an idea.
what? No, no, what you know? No, no, like, you don't even know what I want to say. I used to go to the stadium on Saturdays before COVID and lockdown and all that. I used to go to the stadium, I just work out, I talk to women, tell them I coach people and all that. Not just women, men. I said one man, he calls himself a coach. I don't even know what makes him qualified to be a coach. Anyway, he calls himself a coach. He was not telling one lady that, leave her. Maybe I don't know whether he felt I was trying to get his clients. All he does, Sha, is just the workout part for the clients. I was just telling her about eating healthy, not even just for my this. It's just something that is a passion. I just want to see people that are struggling with weight loss have better information. You understand? So I was just telling her things and all that. She was like, he was like, just this thing you say, alluding to this point you just made now. He was like, liver is a nature, is you know sleep. And I'm like, wait, when you are trying to lose weight, are you trying to lose weight? You, these people you are coaching, are you coaching them feeling that they can never get slim? Are you coaching them feeling that there's no point to which they will look as slim as they
Very
want
good
and shape?
question.
You understand? So why would you just assume that seeing someone slim, the person did not? Excuse me, if I don't live the kind of life I live, I will not be slim. Take it from me, hear it. I will not be slim. I said
True.
if you are started from the
Practice what you
beginning,
preach, basically.
exactly. In 2007, I was just talking about it when we started. 2007, I'm talking about how I was chubby. Without a child, that was still my uni days. I was chubby. I was big. I have like, curves and all that. I was quite chubby. Like if you want to describe it, be like, oh, is it that chubby girl? That was me without even giving birth.
With
So you can
plenty
imagine.
hips.
Ah, my goodness, it was all over the place. So anyway, Sha, how I've been able to lose it all the time is still what we said. Knowing the right things to eat, don't I even through breastfeeding with my last two, I did exclusive breastfeeding with even once I give birth, I start eating healthy. I eat bigger portions, right, of healthy food because of course I have to make milk and all that for my kids. I was able to do, and they did not lack for milk. They were fine. They were healthy. They were so it's the same thing. You just have to educate yourself when you know what works. When you know what kinds of food you're talking, your high fiber foods. You're talking your high fiber foods. They are still carbs but high fiber. You're talking your proteins, your veggies. You eat nutritious. You eat healthy. So it's just a lifestyle. Like it's. I really don't know unless really don't know what would make me stop eating healthy or stop working
Can
out.
I say something from one experience I had with you? I think that was after I gave birth to your firstborn. Hey, I was in your house that period, and do you know that what FitBoss would do was she'll carry a backpack, like a little backpack, pack it up with stones to get the
Yeah.
heaviest weight possible, wear it on her back, and then be walking like power walking from the room to the parlor, back and forth.
Exactly.
I don't know if you used to do like 100 rounds of those things, but I just knew that, man, you were
100
in it
grams.
to win it.
I used to do it like an hour straight up. Like I just put on
I
my pajamas and
know. I mean, talk about
yes,
determination. Seriously.
yeah. Exactly, because I used to give birth with CS. That's another thing. Oh my goodness, women like, please, all this. What do I call it? Misconceptions we have that if you give birth with CS, if you you have to have a big tummy. It's wrong. Like I am someone that lives to disprove things. Like especially if it's something I'm passionate about. Immediately I found out I will give birth with CS, I decided I was not going to have a big tummy and I worked on it. I did the necessary, my tummy is not big. 3 C-sections. So I was not ready for that. So before, of course, you can't start running or doing any strenuous
Strenuous
workouts after
activity.
you
Yeah.
have your
Yeah.
CS. Yes, after your CS, so I would always walk. I would carry some form of weight that just because, of course, you should be able to lift your baby. So I just carry weights that correspond to what my baby will weigh, and that's for the first 6 weeks before I now kick it up and start moving. But I start eating healthy as even while they are doing that.
That's,
My mom there was so frustrated. Then she calls for
what does
Lady,
she
eat,
do?
eat, lady, miss it. She wants to put
That
me
the
out.
child needs this, the
She wants to
child
put me
needs
out
that.
of our This
Oh
boy,
my
what they
God.
little they can what they tell something.
Please translate
All
for
of a
people
sudden,
that are
next
not
thing, oh
Igbo.
please, your baby how they live in is your child has you have to eat enough so that your baby will suck. I know everybody has heard that before, so that your baby will have something to suck. Of course, you should eat enough, but eat enough healthy food. Like, what is your baby doing with like a of yam? What is your baby doing with all of that? So just eat and eat enough for the baby. It's healthy. And as baby is sucking, he's getting enough or she's getting enough, and you are just moving with it jejely. No issue. So that's just it.
Awesome. So,
Mm,
sweeties, I want us to leave
nice.
about maybe 10 minutes for questions. So, you could you just give us like an overview of what Fit Camp is, Fit Bosses Fit
Man,
Camp, before we move on to the questions? Yeah, time
all right,
flies.
okay. Like when you are having fun talking to your sister.
Yay!
That went by so fast.
I'm
Okay,
telling
so
you.
FitBoss NG is, in fact, see, I want you guys to think of it this way. If you think fitness, if you think health, just think FitBoss NG.
Mm-hmm. Fit
Oh my
Boss
God. FitBoss
NG.
NG is synonymous with fitness, health, just a healthy lifestyle. What we do, we run a monthly fit camp on WhatsApp
Mm-hmm.
online, an online thing, so you can join from
Mm-hmm.
around the world. You can join from we have
We have
people from
some
the UK, we have
fit
people from
campers in the
Canada,
comment
we have
section.
people from the US presently under at camp.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I said we have
We
some
have
fit
people from
campers in the
Australia.
comment section.
Yay! Hi, my people. Hello. How y'all doing? Okay, so we have people from around the world at Fit Camp. It's held in on WhatsApp, so you can totally join. So what we do, it's a weight loss boot camp where we eat healthy. We have awesome meal plans. There's a website full of beautiful recipes. So delicious food. We give you your meal plan. We plan out your meals. We also plan according to breastfeeding moms are there. We plan according to what if you have let's say you have some health challenges, like if you have ulcer, if you have BP, all of that, we put that into consideration. Because for crying out loud, I'm a health professional,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you come to FitBoss NG, it's coming from a healthy place, coming from it's not just I'm not guessing. I'm certified to do what I do.
Tested and trusted.
Yes, I'm certified to do what
I'm
I do. I
um
have experience, and I'm talking how many years experience of core research, like seriously, for the past, even before I certified myself, I was doing research on this. You know when something is your passion? So
yeah.
I have unofficially helped so many women. In fact, that was why I went into the whole coaching thing. People would call me from everywhere. What do I eat? What do I do? And I'm like, how do I make this? Thank God again for technology. Thank God for because somehow I've had an idea of doing something like this, but I didn't know how it would happen.
How
So
to go
what
about it. Yeah.
so WhatsApp, yes, because of course I was not ready to go to anybody's house to do personal fitness training or anything. So thank God for
So
WhatsApp.
are you shading the fitness trainers now?
No, don't on you if it's yours. I'm talking about my if it's your thing. I'm talking about me like and I am doing it at my convenience. I'm reaching like so many people at the same time. So
Yeah.
that's
Thanks to technology, really.
thanks to
So
technology. So
I'm going to leave links
wait.
to all your
What?
social media handle
Yes, that's one part of FitBoss NG, the
in
Fit
the
Camp.
description.
That's one part of it. Then, of course, we have because we are so generous, because NG is so generous. We just couldn't stop at just coaching. We had to the other aspects of what we do, fitness gear, like your waist trainers, your dumbbells, even apparel. Just to
Can you see the comments from Chizoba?
what did she say? What did she
Said
say?
yes, so we fit campers are here. Lovely session.
So
Nice.
that's Fitboss NG. It's a whole
Mm-hmm.
health and fitness company. We have waist trainers, dumbbells. Even we are going into healthy food very soon. So just stay tuned for that.
Stay
Healthy
tuned.
food. Stay tuned. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
please check the description box for all
Yeah,
our
I'll
social
leave links
media.
to all Fit Bosses social media handles and even WhatsApp number down in the description. They are there right now. You can check it out.
And when I restream mine tomorrow, I'll leave the links to Fitness Freak district description. So please check it out too because I'm restreaming this as it is on my channel tomorrow. So
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so we have a question from Oyinye. She says, I get tired quickly when I start my workout routine. Please, how can I work out without killing myself?
All right. Okay. So everything in moderation, right? You just start with, you don't look at, and don't use another person's level and where they're at to judge what you should be doing. So you just start with where you are at. Make sure that every day you are doing just enough to challenge yourself. I don't know if you were here in the beginning. We're talking about doing what you enjoy. You can start like that till you build your endurance, you build your strength. Start with what you can do. What are the things you enjoy? Most times, like most people in the beginner level of my camp, they talk about dance. That's always the first thing. Oh, I like to dance. Start with that. It's honestly
Yeah.
dancing, it's pretty tiring, it's pretty tasking. So it will do something. You can start with that. Start with your getting your walks. 10,000 steps a day is a daily recommendation. Start with that. Start with what you can do. Then, those little things that you think are a challenge. Instead of planking for like 2 minutes, why don't you do 1 minute? Or 30 seconds. Someone told me that. See what I'm talking about? I'm talking 30 seconds, please. 1 minute what? Start with 30 seconds. That's fine. Just do how you are challenging yourself. So we have the rest of our lives to be fit. We have the rest of our lives to work out. Build on
Yes,
build
so
build on it. There's no rush. There's no
yes,
hurry. Just
so
do what you can do. But I think another helpful thing is just tell yourself that if it's 30 minutes you're going to do, every 30 minutes I must do something. I must do something to, as I must work out. I must do something that is tasking my body, challenging myself, that is workout. Just start with what you can enjoy. Build on it. Build on it.
okay, we have another question. Thank you for that, Fit Boss. From Amaka. She says, what do you advise when you are drained? Because sometimes we tend to give up, we tend to give excuses when we are so tired and just decide to skip workout for that day.
Okay.
I guess
All
it's
right.
similar
So
to the other question.
it's similar, but let me add something. There's always a time of day that we have the most energy. For me, I'm a morning person. By 4 o'clock, I just noticed that I am pure, no energy. My brain is
It's called afternoon
everyone.
slump. It happens
Oh
to
my
me as
goodness.
well.
Yeah, so I'm a
Mm-hmm.
morning person. As I wake up, I must work out. So you have to like figure out who you are. There is always a time that you have higher energy. Do you have energy when you wake up in the morning? Then maybe wake up, even if it's 20 minutes earlier, and do something. Sometimes honestly, as women or as mothers, it's not that easy because these children control your sleep, and sometimes at that time it's not even slept. But
Same.
just try. I really don't know your home and how it may be, but just try. If you have more energy in the morning, you can do 20 minutes. That's another thing too. Don't always have in your head that it has to be one big thing. If you have 20 minutes today,
Just
use
the
20
mini
minutes.
version of any workout activity is better
Yes.
than nothing.
You can even take like in between your day. You can see, don't underestimate walking. Walking is so good. I don't know the kind of job you have. Who asked the question, Amaka?
Amakaya.
I don't know the kind of job you have, Amaka, but you have a job that you sit down often. It's very recommended that every 1 hour you walk around. You can take 10 minutes walks in between in your day, like here and there. You can just do a little something. Then like you also said, it's related to the other thing. If you are doing something you enjoy, I think it will be easier to get yourself to do it. There are so many
Yeah.
YouTube channels, apart from dancing and all that. There are actually some fun workouts, then put on music. You don't Music is so helpful. Honestly, it's so helpful. As in sometimes it's just there. Watch
It
yourself
makes
now.
your
You
workout really fun and
fun,
interesting.
fun. So once you just have that mentality, another thing is once you just have the mentality of I can do it. Don't hear another thing. Another tip is once you see yourself questioning whether you should work out, get up immediately, hit your music and start doing it.
Don't even think about it again. Just jump up.
Not even because they are going to convince yourself that you will not do it that day. Once you start feeling the doubt creeping in, just get up and do it immediately. Honestly, just hit music immediately. Grab your phone, put on something you like to listen to, and start doing. Even if you just, whatever, just start moving, and it just stream rolls from there. And you see yourself working out 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later, you are still at it.
Awesome. Okay, we have less than 5 minutes, and then we have a question from our sister Ijoma Vivian Osebo.
Wait.
She says,
Wait,
"How can one deal with being peckish?"
good question. Good question. IJ, I see you. I see you.
We see
All
you. We
right.
see
Love you
you.
too. That's the third sister, the trifecta to our
She's
list
actually
of
the
books.
first sister, and then yeah, the second and the third.
No, since we are two here, no, since we are two, she's the third that is not
Okay,
here.
okay, okay.
Okay, well, how can you deal with being peckish? Oh my goodness. Would you answer that question? I mean, that's all the questions. Don't have your mouth. Answer.
Okay. I think I have
What are
something
your
on this one. This
suggestions?
Turkish thing, I know myself personally, I have a very sweet tooth. See, if I have biscuits, if I buy
Mm,
biscuits today, be sure that by the end of tomorrow, I've finished
it will be
eating
finished.
everything. When I
Yeah.
see things that I like around me, that I just
Mm,
enjoy and are not so healthy, biscuits, chocolates, ice cream, whatever it is, it doesn't last around me. Coke,
mm,
Fanta. So what I just do most times is I try to avoid having these things in the house. That's
okay.
that's that's what works for me. And I don't know about for you, sweet sis, because you might need to have it because you have kids and sometimes you just want to give
That's
them
what I was
treats
just
and
about
all
to
things.
say.
So
Some people still live in
personally,
their
I don't
family
keep these
home.
things around me.
Yes, that's one very useful tip because if you are still in a position where you are living alone, you can do all that. You can please as
Yeah.
much as possible. Even if you are not alone. Okay, so it depends. If you are trying to lose weight, you can actually make your family not have things like that. If you are trying to lose the weight, right? Those things just have to. They can survive. If it's 2 months, it's going to take you. My husband is someone that loves to bring things back, like
Ah,
the most
I can
unhealthy
tell.
things.
All my years in Port Harcourt, like, hey, you cannot go one day without saying all the goody goodies.
When I'm trying to lose weight, I want him. Oh, I just sit him down, please, for the next 1, 2 months, please don't, because that is the honest truth. If those things are in front of you, you can, if you are strong enough, of course, you can withstand the temptation, but it's going to be more difficult, and you see yourself battling every day where you don't have to. So that's the very first step, as much as possible. But what happens when you go out? What happens when other people are eating stuff around you? So there are different things you can do. Like I said, your mental strength is so important. Okay, first of all, you can have some healthy things. You have to discover what you can chew that will keep you busy and keep your mouth busy. Thank God for carrots.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for cucumber.
Yeah.
Thank God for garlic
Carrots.
bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
dip it like in my camp, we use that as a snack a lot. Please, at least ketchup. It's not like yes, it's processed food, but it's not high in calories. So you use your and it's sweet. You use your carrots, dip in ketchup. Fitness freak, try it out. It's so yummy. Dip it in
Okay.
ketchup. You chew it. Your cucumber, dip it in ketchup. You chew it. Your garden,
I actually
sorry,
got
oh,
this other snack idea from Ijoma, like Vivian, and it's
mm,
putting peanut butter on apples. Is that a healthy
nah.
snack?
It's see that's the thing. Which Ijoma is that? Our sister. Please, oh, peanut butter is so high in calories. Now, if you are just in your weight maintenance stage, fine.
Yes, of course. I'm forever in weight maintenance. I'm not trying to
Please,
lose any more weight than
in
this.
moderation, peanut butter is
Mm,
really high in calories. It's very nutritious. That's I always say that at this point I sound like a broken record. It's very nutritious, so very packed full of it's not packed full of nutrients, but it will not help you lose weight. And if you take it too much, it will make you gain weight. So
okay.
it's yummy, but then fruits too, another thing you have to be careful with. Fruits are really, at the end of the day, they still end up with the end product of the digestion of fruits is still sugar. It still puts sugar
Still
in your
sugar.
bloodstream. It still makes you,
I've been
yeah,
hearing
makes
a
you
lot of that
retain weight.
that fruits being healthy doesn't mean you should like overeat it.
There are so many foods that's being healthy. I have a whole video dedicated to this. There are so many fruits that there are so
Yes,
many
I think
foods.
you should also
Honey.
mention your website. Or is your website for only like fit campers?
So sorry, my website is for fit campers. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
You can come and
okay.
join us, honestly, but honestly, it's fun at
Yeah,
fitness. It's fun.
it's a great website that shows like healthy meals and snacks and all of that. In
For people
fact,
like
Mama
Ijoma, Ijoma, you
look
are
at
even so favored in that part of the world. She's not in Nigeria. In that part of the world, you even have so much variety. You just have to read your labels, educate yourself
yeah,
on your labels. There's so much low calorie, crunchy, yummy. Just read your labels now because sometimes they can sneak in some unhealthy things here and there. And those they are like my first example is always those protein bars that are so full of sugar. Anyway, but just read your labels, just educate yourself on the healthy things. At the end of the day,
right.
fruits are still better. You can munch on fruits here and there. Grapes are nice. Watermelon is so nice. Like, apples are nice. There are so many things you can munch on and snack on that are healthier for you than
Yeah.
this. So just have to train. Like I said, you just have to start training yourself. Honestly, after all,
It's really about training, honestly.
honestly,
Because
you have to train yourself.
yes,
Yeah.
breaking that habit of always having those sweet, sugar-filled, processed
Yes, I
snacks
have seen people
around
that
you.
are addicted to soda, addicted to the soft drinks. They've been able
Yeah.
to stop. All it took was a doctor telling them one funny thing. You can stop it. So that's just the thing. What's your motivation to stop? Your motivation just has to be strong enough.
Yes,
Your
true.
motivation just has to
Very
be strong
true.
enough. And you have to believe you have the ability. That's the first step. Just believe you have the
Mm-hmm.
ability. Then start working on it. Hear the right things,
Mm-hmm.
hear things that motivate you. Let your wanting
Mm-hmm.
to be healthy be a strong desire, and you will do it. And you
Woo!
will do it.
Preach, fit boss. Say it
Yay!
loud. We're actually
Yay!
1 hour into the session, and we should be wrapping it up now. But we just got
Okay.
one last comment from Vivian. She says, I need to learn to read my labels. We will need a
Yeah.
video from Fit Boss or Fitness Freak on that. Okay,
All
Fit
right.
Boss, reading labels. That's like your area of specialty. So note that down. A
Yeah.
video idea. Thank you for
Noted.
that, Vivian.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Vivian.
sweet
Noted.
face. So I
Noted.
think we have officially come to the end of this session.
Yeah, we
Do you have
have.
any other things to say? Any comments? Anything you've not already said?
Just that it's been fun, and I'm looking forward to you guys visiting me on my channel at
Yes,
FitBossSomi.
please. Links to all her social media pages are in my description. Her YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, everything is in my description.
Yeah, and everything about fit, just like you said, everything about Fitness Freak would also be in my description when I
Yeah,
upload this tomorrow. So that's
yeah.
that. It's been fun, won't you say? It's been
Yes,
fun. It
thank
was
you.
really
I'm
nice.
telling
We should do this
you,
more
this
often.
was nice.
We should do this more often. The
We
time just flew
should,
by.
yes, yes, we should. I mean, we really should. It's amazing. I'm happy, and I know that everyone watching and everyone who has been on this session has gotten something to take home. Have learned a thing or two.
Something, yeah. So thank you
Yes,
so much for watching. Thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate you. I've got love for you. Thank you.
yes, nothing but love. Thanks, guys. Bye.